Hey! Welcome back to Veda, if we can call it that. We're vlogging some days. We've never done it before. I just have some food here, some leftovers, so I'm gonna eat and have a little chit chat with you guys. I have been filming things, but we're gonna get into that. A little talk here, and then I'm gonna go through, edit whatever I have filmed, throw it in there, and it'll be kind of all over the place. I want to speak about the rigidity of Veda. This past week, I had a psych evaluation. My therapist thought that I had ADHD or something. Ignore this. Anyways, I was diagnosed with I had never heard of this, but as soon as I started doing a little bit of research, that doctor clocked my tea. And what's crazy too is, okay, so you have an obsession with perfectionism. Whether you know you can reach that or not, you probably do know that you can't reach it, but obsessed with order. I love lists. I love being in charge. There's a lot that comes along with it. It's not the same as OCD though. And so it's so funny to me that I would choose to do something like Veda because it requires a level of diligency that I think is hard to reach. But it's funny that I would choose to try something like that when I'm not really well versed on YouTube. But I do think that telling myself that like we might not do it every day really helped me to not be so upset about the fact that I haven't uploaded every day. So like, bear with me. I'm so sorry that it's late. I know no one cares. I feel like someone cares, but I know no one cares, and that is what I need to work on. Maybe as soon as I care, but why do I care? Anyways, we're gonna get off of that spiral. I'm just eating. I'm gonna go back, throw the video together for you. I'm sure I said that already, but I thrifted recently, so I thought I'd do a little thrift haul for you guys. I was at Value Village, and I saw a couple things. They're not super expensive. Some things I wish I paid less for. And there's a couple mishaps in here and mix-ups. So, mishaps and mix-ups drive me insane. I'm pretty good at masking it, but it does drive me insane. But we're going to see what I tell myself to, like, get through that. So the first thing that I found was this. A box of cookie cutters. It says there's 12 in here. There might not be. For $3.50. And these are mostly Christmas shapes. See, now, like, I'm like, I can't open this. It's not Christmas time. Like, if I open this right now and it's not Christmas time, like, that's wrong. Like, why would I open this? It's not Christmas. But we're just going to open it, even though it's not Christmas. The star is nice because we can use this outside of Christmas. Yes, I know you can use all of them outside of Christmas, but what the F do I look like making a gingerbread man at Christmas? Maybe I'll challenge myself to use some of these outside of Christmas. I'm not sure what it is. I'm just like, these are for Christmas. I don't need to think about these until Christmas. And I actually have some Halloween ones that I bought that I think I bought them after Halloween. Have not opened them, so I'll have to find them. I think they're with the Halloween stuff. This that I got, this mixing bowl with like a spout. I feel like this will be so nice for pancakes and for like just cakes, things that have a pourable batter. This will be perfect. Now, I spent more on this than I would have wanted to. I spent $11.99 on it, $12. I need to learn how to pop tags. Don't tell anyone I said that. But I still think it's nice and big. I'll be able to use this for making breakfast and stuff. And I like to have different bowls for different things. So like if this is my pancake and cake mixing bowl, I like for it to be that. I might have a different bowl for like cookie dough or something as time goes on. But this is good for things that need to be poured, and I love that. Okay, something that happened that's kind of a nightmare. I had picked up 4 books at the Value Village at the thrift store. two that I kind of really wanted, two that I was like, oh, these would be cool to have in my collection. I'll read them, right? It was The Kite Runner, 1000 Splendid Suns, two books that I absolutely love. These are some of my favorite books that I've ever read. George Orwell's Days and The Great Gatsby. Those 4 books. Then I saw they had a sign that said buy 4, get 1 free, or buy 4, get 1 for the same price as the lowest price, or something like that. I don't know. I was like, okay, let me look around and see if there's one more book that I really, really want. I couldn't find one that I really, really want, so I'm here with these 4 books, but I know it's buy 4, get 1 5, or buy 4, get 1 for a low price, whatever. And I was like, well, I don't really, really, really want all 4 of these books, and if I'm going to get all 4, I want to have another one. I want to have 5. So I'm just going to get the 2 that I really, really want and leave the other one behind. I know I love The Kite Runner and I love 1000 Splendid Suns, right? So those are the 2 I was going to get. So here is 1000 Splendid Suns. Yes, it has this library sticker on it, but I thrifted it. I love this book. This is a great book. I also had The Kite Runner in my cart. Come to find out, I must have put back The Great Gatsby and The Kite Runner because I have George Orwell's Burmese Days. Now, this is fine because I wanted to add this to my collection. Let me tell you, I was distressed. I called my friend and they were like, yeah, that is distressing. They were also like, now you have another book that you can find. And I'll obviously find The Kite Runner. Like, come on now. So I've got another little book to add to my collection, and it is one that I wanted to read. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm not as upset about this being a different book than the one I thought I picked up. The Burmese Days, the Kite Runner, and the Great Gatsby were all paperbacks, like roughly the same size. And then the Splendid Suns was a large hardcover, so there was no way I was gonna forget this one. But yeah, that was super annoying. On Facebook Marketplace, I bought a set of like stoneware, like a stoneware pot and some little like stoneware ramekins, I guess. They were so nice. I bought them Facebook Marketplace. The guy gave me them for a decent price. I got the pot and 10 ramekins. This is the exact vibe that I want. I love this. It's gorgeous. It's sort of like a terrine, I guess. And then it's got these little ramekins. My mind was like, oh, chili. This is for chili. Obviously, this is for chili. I think this is really delicious with peanut butter and ice cream. My immediate first thought was, no, these are not for desserts unless it's not regular. These are for autumn, so these are for like hearty savory foods, specifically like brown bread, like chili, or if you're doing sweet, obviously something very hearty, something different color. You just like for a bowl like this color is too fruity and like fresh and crisp. Mind you, you can eat whatever you want out of whatever bowl. So I don't think I'm ready to eat something bright and fruity out of this, but maybe I will at some point this summer. In my head, this is for chili. So what I would do is probably cook the chili, and then this could go in the pot to keep it or in the oven to keep it warm with the chili in it once it's cooked, and then it would be set on the table like part of the dinner setting with the ramekins around or like near it in the vicinity of it with a ladle of some sort. But I just thought it was interesting how like my friend was like, oh, I'd love to eat like this thing out of this, and I was like, no. You're wrong. And knowing that like there's kind of a reason for that, I feel more self-aware for sure. Because I feel like before I knew that it was like something that had a name, I feel like I would have been like, no, you're wrong. You don't know anything about eating out of what color you're supposed to eat out of. And it was so funny. My friend said to me, would you eat ice cream out of the dish that said Frankenstein soup? And I was like, no, because I would smell Frankenstein soup without eating ice cream. You go to the Frankenstein soup or no Frankenstein soup in that. It was like a little set. I think that's a little that's exciting. So I need to be 6, not 5, not 6. I've already so it's something I've seen. I saw 2 weeks on some of those, and I saw 3 more on some of those. I feel like I'm going to see another one, so buy them separately and then poke them out for another one. So luckily sometimes I do that, but now I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah. I like some of those that have the tomato soup on them, but they would be for those things. So when it says like tomato soup on it, I would need 6 of those. And it actually would be fine, maybe before like this one breaks. So I need 6 of those. And then once it's chicken soup, I need 6 of those. And I'm going to see mushrooms, I need 6 of those. And the thing is, sometimes they have recipes written on them. It doesn't have to be the exact recipe inside the bowl, but if it says tomato soup, it has to be tomato soup. It's not the same recipe, but it has to be tomato soup. Do you know what I mean? Because why would I serve you chicken noodle soup in a bowl that says tomato soup on it? I'm not the devil. So I would never do something like that to you. I'm just saying, I probably should be able to do that and be okay with it, but I'm just not. So it's not right now. I'm not. Good morning, y'all. I'm about to throw some stuff that I prepped last night into my crock pot. Let me show you my crock pot. I thrifted this one for the aesthetic. There's the lid and the pot. I love how it's got like a classic old school look. I have like a more modern like silver one, but it's not pretty, so it's put away right now. And I will tell you the story of why I look crazy this morning. Crock pot to high. I never set it to high. I've got carrots, celery, potatoes, butter, and seasoning. I've got chicken, onions, garlic, green onions, and seasoning. And it actually smells so good already. So anyways, the lighting is crazy, I know. Let me see if I can get more light from that way. Let's see if I can, yeah, there we go, that's better. Okay, so, does anyone here get migraines? Because I do. And last night before I went to bed, I noticed myself getting a migraine, but I kind of was like, maybe I'll be lucky and it'll be gone by the time I wake up. Of course, that didn't happen. So I went to sleep, woke up. Every time I woke up in the night, I still had a migraine, but I was like holding on to hope. Woke up, still had my migraine, laid back in bed. Then I was ready to get up. This was like so early this morning. I always sleep with my glasses right next to me so I can find them because I don't have good vision. I need my glasses. And I don't have contacts in the house right now. So I woke up and I could not find my glasses, which was like, first it was annoying and then it started getting kind of scary because I can't see my glasses. I have a wire frame. Depending on where this is, like if it's on something that's like similar in color or even if it's just far enough away from me, I can't see this. So I started panicking. I had all the lights on. I was like on the floor with a broom under my bed, like trying to just dig anything out and I could not see. And so I had to call a friend and I'm sure I sounded hysterical. I'm sure I was like bawling and sobbing because I could not see and I didn't have my glasses and I had a migraine and I had no Advil. I was out of Advil. So I ordered some Advil on Uber Eats. Lucky for me, my friend was able to come like right away and help me find my glasses. They were under my bed, but they were on like the foot side of my bed. How they got there, who knows? I roll around a lot, but usually my glasses are right next to me when I sleep. So I'm going to be super careful about that right now. But yeah, I was like panicking. I was really crying, like sobbing. Because like, what if I have to go all day and not see? And I have important appointments like today, this weekend and stuff. So that was my morning. But I took my Advil maybe like just over an hour ago and I finally feel like I can function. I have my glasses so I can see. And like the panic basically immediately wore off. Like once I put these on my face and I like had 20/20, I felt way better. Because yeah, the like paradox of like needing them but not being able to see them because you need them. Nightmare. Do any of y'all wear glasses? If you do, can you see without them? Like how well can you see without them? I know some people, they only need glasses for reading. Stuff like that. I can see things that are close. Like if things are close enough, like close to me, if I need to read, sometimes I'll even remove the glasses so I can see. You know what I mean? But for the most part, my cat's wondering who I'm talking to. For the most part, I need them to see anything that's kind of at a distance. Got the juices. Here's how the pot looks right now. Alright, so the crock pot is still going. I just mixed it up. You know where we're at. It's looking a little soup coated, but I feel like maybe in a few hours I'll add, look at this fucking zip. In a few hours I'll add probably some darker sauces, Worcestershire. Look at that. Oh my god, I'm falling apart. Which is crazy because I have an appointment today, an important one. It's not like crazy important, but it's one that I don't want to miss and one that I want to be put my best foot forward. Not my best foot, like I'm not gonna wear an Easter outfit, but you know, I want to look decent and a little bit alive. This dye, I thought it was really gonna go away with just like me using heat and shit. No. So that's lucky that I have a sty when I have an important appointment, but whatever. Ooh, that might be a bit much for today. I just used some spare fabric from my Christmas sewing. I don't really want to put mascara while I'm styling. So maybe it'll be just that. I feel like I already look way more alive. Just like when I brighten up the under eye, just like slightly, I feel like it makes a big difference already. And I got my moisturizer on, so I think my skin looks not bad. A couple zits here and there. Who doesn't have that? And they're so old. I've had these from probably high school. So I'll give them a clean. I think they'll fit. Oh yeah, they fit. And they look pretty. Like, look at that. How pretty is that? Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show you my fit. You can see from here. I got the Greta Van Fleet band t-shirt. I got a green a green cardigan, slacks. I'm not trying to go too overboard with it. Okay, I'm ready. I got the earrings in. I got my nose ring in. I feel more put together when I have my nose ring in. I don't know. Now let's take a look at the crock pot. It's not bad. I'm gonna stir it up and add some water, and then we'll see how it looks when I get back from my appointment. I'm back from my appointments. We're gonna take our first look at the pot together. Okay, so I've mixed it up. It smells amazing. It smells like the most delicious chicken soup ever. I mixed it up. You can see it's literally falling apart. I'm gonna try a little bit, but I'm gonna let it cook for some time longer because I want rice. And then, for those of you who don't know, I Christmas shop year-round, and I just got a package for something for someone for Christmas. I'm not going to show you guys because hopefully by Christmas I'm still posting vlogs and stuff. All right, let's have another look. It's very soup coated. You can see it's bubbling. The chicken is just falling apart, but I think it'll be really nice scooped on top of some rice. I've got some like leftover mandarin oranges that were getting kind of hard and one with the peel on. Okay, so I've just covered it with water. I don't have my camera up on the stand, so I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do instead of showing you. I've blended the oranges, one with the peel, and now I'm gonna strain the chunks out of it and collect just the juice. And I've got the pulp up here left over. I think I'm gonna save this. I think I have an idea what I would want to use this for. I'm gonna strain it through one more time. This filled with ice, and I'm gonna hit the crush button. I would have liked to have some more ice, but I didn't make any, so we're gonna go with that. And then I'm gonna add a few scoops of sugar. We got Princess and Billy coming for their haircuts today. Billy! Billy! Billy does not like me because I make him clip his nails. Well, I have his mom help, but he does not like me. Billy, Billy! Billy, Billy! Billy, Billy! We're making more juice.
Song and posting it online to see if I can trick the fans into thinking it's a real song. And let's just hope that nobody to create this kind of like sparkly, spacey sound.